A troubling trend tonight with a drug becoming more common on the streets of Beaumont, synthetic marijuana. Police and doctors say they're seeing a rash of overdoses in only the past few days, putting patients in the emergency room. KFDM's Haley BullA is investigating. She joins us now in studio to tell us more about this. Haley?
Greg, this morning police responded to a call to help paramedics with a combative patient. They found 3 people there, all suspected of overdosing on the drug. This case is just a fraction of what they've seen and highlights the growing problem. This drug, K2, spice, synthetic marijuana, part of an alarming trend in Beaumont.
We have seen a big increase in overdoses.
This scene becoming a frequent occurrence. Officers assisting EMS with a combative patient.
I would say over the past week, Beaumont EMS and the Beaumont Police have responded to over 25 cases like this.
The most recent suspected case in Beaumont, about 9:30 New Year's morning. Beaumont Police and paramedics found a 22-year-old man, 47-year-old man, and 51-year-old woman in a house in the 2400 block of Linson. The older man combative, the 2 others unconscious.
And this person can die, and it's very frustrating whenever we have to control them to get them treated so they don't die.
Officers say people inside the home told them the trio smoked synthetic marijuana all night long. The result? A medical emergency.
It is really over the last 3 days that has been an increase, 20-fold increase in the number of patients.
Dr. Osman is the medical director of the emergency department at Baptist Hospital. He says Tuesday, the ER received more than 16 patients in a 24-hour period.
They're usually violent. We have to chemically restrain them. There is overuse of resources. Some of them end up being have to get put on mechanical ventilator and put in the ICU.
Osman says the drug shouldn't be confused with cannabis.
It is 100 times more effect on the brain than regular cannabis.
The drug, a combination of plant material and chemical additives that can cause psychosis, paranoia, hallucinations, and lead to permanent brain damage, has become common during the past few years. But the sharp increase in overdoses in this ER, a recent problem.
There is a suspicion that there is a bad patch of synthetic marijuana, quote-unquote gumbo, that is being, that's out on the street that people are using.
On the streets,
Young, the old, it doesn't really matter. Everybody seems to be using this.
And Sergeant Flores says there's a misconception what they're using is safe and legal.
You don't know what's in there. There's just a hodgepodge of chemicals. What the dealers do is package up in a very fancy package, and you get the illusion that this is not illegal and it won't hurt me.
The drug's sale and use, Flores says, is linked to a high level of violence. These cases of suspected overdoses, ending with 3 people rushed to hospitals, a grim reminder of the drug's serious, sometimes fatal effects. Police say the woman and the 22-year-old man are listed in stable condition. The combative man is in serious condition and expected to be admitted to the ICU. Reporting in the studio, Haley BullA, 6 News Tonight.